Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exampur. I am Sanjay Singh Tomar, your maths mentor, and I welcome you all in this very important session, that is compound interest part 2, what we have planned for you. As you know guys, we are preparing for Supreme Court JCA vacancy, which is a very good vacancy, and we are doing the systematic mathematics completely. Yeah, we are doing a systematic mathematics every day regularly. So yeah, do join me, and then just do let me know by the help of your comments as well. Hello Priyanka, hello Shrivani, very good evening. Very good evening to all guys, those who have joined. So this is part 2. Part 1 we have already begun with. We have done some type of questions. The basic type of questions we have already catered yesterday, and now we will move ahead from that point. And now we will move ahead from that point guys, and we'll see the more depth of the topic. And we'll see the more depth of the topic. Okay, so please do share it once as well once you join. Okay, I think this is from where we need to begin today. Hello Shrivani. This is from where we need to begin today. That Amit borrowed a sum of 25,000 on a simple interest, and Bhola borrowed the same sum on compound interest. At the end of 2 years, Bhola had to pay 160 more interest than Amit. What is the rate of percent per annum? What is the rate of percent per annum? अभिनय शर्मा मैथ्स, हाँ भाई, हेलो अभिनय शर्मा. Okay. Amit borrowed a sum of 25,000 on a simple interest. Bhola borrowed the same amount on the compound interest. At the end of 2 years, Bhola had to pay 160 more interest than Amit. Okay. You might not have read, I will tell you today, the difference formulas of SI and CI. The difference between CI and SI for 2 years. The difference between SI and CI for 2 years, the formula is D over P R over 100 का whole square. D over P R over 100 का whole square. Well done everyone guys, those who have given the answers. So let me write it down very clearly. Difference between CI and SI for 2 years is D over P R over 100 का whole square. And difference between SI and CI for 3 years is D over P R over 100 का whole square. Till here everything is same. So you will say, till here the difference is same. Only the other thing which will come is 300 plus R over 100. Only the other thing which will come is 300 plus R over 100. Okay. Only the other thing which will come is 300 plus R over 100. So here they have asked us the difference for 2 years. This is the difference for 2 years. This is the difference for 2 years. So you will say, sir, 160 over principal. principal is equal to, principal is also known, bacha. Principal is also known 160 over 25,000 is equal to R over 100 का whole square. Is equal to R over 100 का whole square. You will take the square root of 16 upon 2500 is equal to R over 100. This will become 4 by 50 is equal to R over 100. Simplifying 2 times, rate is 8%. Simplifying 2 times, rate is 8%. Clear, bacha? Clear? This value was given for 2 years, so we have used the formula for 2 years. Difference over principal, R over 100 ka whole square. Difference is known, principal is known, rate we need to find out. So just we find out the rate like this. Well done, Abhinay. Well done, Sudeep, Priyanka, and everyone. Every one of you guys. Every one of you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Just move on. This is doable. This is doable. Easily doable, guys. Easily doable. Amount means principal. A principal at a compound interest for 5 years, after 5 years become 7800 and after 6 years become 9048. What is the rate of interest? I think we have done such category of questions. We have done such category of question. A principal becomes 7800 in 5 years and become 9048 in 6 years. Become 9048 in 6 years. I might have told you yesterday that this will act as a principal for 3rd year and this is the amount for 3rd year. So how much interest you gained? How much interest you gained? I think you gained the interest of 1248. 1248. 1248 over 7800 into 100 is what percentage? Is what percentage? Is what percentage? When you simplify it, guys, what is the value which you are simplifying for? Go for 6. Go for 6. 6 2 ja 12. 6 2 ja 12. 6 8 ja 48. Go for 13. 13 1 ja 13. 13 6 ja 78. 60. Well done, Abhinay Sharma. भाई सर भी हैं तो आपका ऐसे नाम लाइक इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू से अभिनय शर्मा विदाउट सेइंग या सो आप अपना नाम करेक्ट कर लीजिए भाई, ठीक है. सुदीप एंड श्रीवनी. सुदीप एंड श्रीवनी. Mutual respect among teachers. Yeah, this is mutual respect among teachers. Huh? Srivani, well done, well done. Let's move on. Mr. Sinha invested money in FD. How much will he get on maturity if 15,500 is invested at 20% per annum, compound interest for 6 months, and compounding is done quarterly? Now the question has begun. Now the questions has begun. For the first time, guys, in today's session as well as tomorrow's session, we are tackling the quarterly, semi-annually, these kind of issues. We are tackling quarterly, semi-annually, these kind of issues. Compounding is done quarterly. compounding is done quarterly, you need to update your rate and time. You need to update your rate and time. Rate is given as 20% per annum. Rate is given as 20% per annum. In 1 year, there are 4 quarters. In 1 year, there are 4 quarters. So we will divide it by 4. It will become 5% per quarter. It will become 5% per quarter. Okay? Then you have to calculate it for 6 months. In 6 months, how many quarters are there? In 6 months, guys, how many quarters are there? Only 2 quarters. Because a quarter is a period of 2 months. Because quarter is a period of 2 months. So you will say, sir, R is 5% and N is 2. Number of quarters. Number of quarters are 2. How many quarters, guys? There are 2 quarters only in 6 months. Either apply the effective or do the ratio, whatever you like it. Whatever you like it. R and N values are these for you. R and N values are these for you. 5% is 1 by 20. So 20 will become 21 in 1 quarter. Again 20 will become 21 in next quarter. So 400 will become 441 in 2 quarters. 441 will become 441 in 2 quarters. Okay, ठीक है भाई. Acha, your name is also now Abhinay Sharma. Okay, then I would be calling you Abhinay Sharma only. Yeah. Okay. 441. A principal is given as something else. Principal is given as something else. Principal is given as something else. Yeah. 400 is given as 15500. So 4 is equal to 155. 4 is equal to 155. If 4 is equal to 155, then 1 is equal to 155 by 4. Then 1 is equal to 155 by 4. So 441 is 441 into 155 by 4. So 441 into 155 by 4 is your answer. How will you multiply it? How will you multiply it? How will you multiply it, bacha? How will you multiply it? That's not very difficult. That's not very difficult. 0.25 into 155. Okay? Now, let's see with me, guys, how do I approach it? 155 into 100, 15500. 155 into 10 is 1550. Then 155 into 0.25. 0.25 is even less than 1. 0.25 is even less than 1. Or you can say 1 by 4. Or you can say 1 by 4. So what is 1 by 4 of 155? What is 1 by 4 of 155? It is approximately 39. 15,500 plus 1,500, it's 17,050 plus 39, 17,089 is the answer. 17,089 is the answer. Exactly we need to find out. So it's 0.75. Very exact, guys. Question was very exact. Question was very exact. Okay, look at the data, guys. Look at the data. I would rather recommend you to skip in the first go. I would rather recommend you to skip in the first go. Okay? That are very like obviously you would do like this, but that is matlab obviously 105 upon 100, 105 upon 100, those are the things which anyone can do. But this is how you should be. If you want to like do the calculations, you should be doing it. Yeah, those are very basic things, na? Yeah. Then you write it like oh, 1.19% into 19% into 19% upon this. No, there is no point. Okay, actually the compounding was done quarterly, Priyanka. I will explain after this. I will explain after this. Actually, the compounding is done quarterly. So we need to convert rate into per quarter as well. And we need to check how many quarters are there in the complete time. Compounding is done quarterly. Compounding is done quarterly. So again, we will find out rate per quarter. As of now, it is given 20% per annum. Means 20% per year. 20% per year. In 1 year, there are 4 quarters. In 1 year, there are 4 quarters. In 1 year, there are 4 quarters. Quarter is a period of 3 months. Quarter is a period of 3 months, not 4 months. Yeah. Quarter is a period of 3 months, not 4 months. So in 1 year, there are 4 quarters, or you can say there are 4 into 3, 4 into 3, that is 12 months. Yeah. 1 year is a period of 12 months. Okay. 1 quarter is of 3 months. So if you are getting 20% in complete year, if you are getting 20% in complete year, you will get 20 by 4. You will get 20 by 4, 5% per quarter. You will get 5% per quarter. Now, time is 9 months. Time is 9 months. Okay, quarter is a period of 3 months. So total time is how many quarters are there in the total time? How many quarters are there in the total time? There are 3 quarters. So you will say, sir, rate is 5% and N is 3. Is it cool now? Is it cool now, Priyanka? I hope so. I think I will not need to go back again. I will not need to go back again because the same question, luckily we got it the next one as well. Okay. Go from ratio 5% 1 by 20. 20 will become 21 in 1 quarter. Again 20 will become 21 in the second quarter. Again 20 will become 21 in the third quarter. So total 8,000 principal. Total 8,000 principal will become 9261 amount. Will become 9261 amount. Okay, principal is given as 16,000. Principal is given as 16,000. So value of 8,000 is given as 16,000. Value of 8,000 is given as 16,000. Multiply it by 2. So value of 9261 will become, unit digit of 2, 6 2 are 12, 1, 4, 5, 18, 552. Got it, bacha? Guys, are you able to generate, what do you say, the basic understanding of the topic? Priyanka, Shrivani, Abhinay, Sudeep. Guys, are you able to develop the basic understanding of the topic? Are you able to approach the problems in a proper manner? This theory will help you a lot. These kind of theory will help you a lot in like clearing your all concepts or clearing all your misconcepts as well. Yeah. Clearing your concepts as well and clearing your misconcepts as well if there are any. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Good, 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 great, 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 great. Next. Very good, guys. Very good. So proud of you. some certain sum of money invested on compound interest. A certain sum of money means a principal invested on compound interest grows to 8,000 and 27,000 in 3 and 6 years. In 3 and 6 years, what is the rate of interest? What is the rate of interest? So principal grows to 8,000 in 3 years and it grows to 27,000 in 6 years. I think we have done a question of this category yesterday as well. If you remember. If you remember, guys, we have done a question of this category yesterday as well. So you will say, sir, in the later 3 years, 8,000 is becoming 27,000. Because every year amount becomes the principal. So this also becomes the principal then for the next 3 years. So in the last 3 years, 8,000 is becoming 27,000. In the last 3 years, 8,000 is becoming 27,000. Check the ratio. So 8 is becoming 27 in the last 3 years. 8 is becoming 27 in the last 3 years. So in 1 year, cube root of 8 will become cube root of 27. In 1 year, cube root of 8 will become cube root of 27. That is 2 will become 3 in 1 year. Okay, if you got that how much change will happen in 1 year, then you can identify that what is the rate. So if in 1 year 2 becomes 3, this means you get an interest of rupees 1. You get an interest of rupees 1 over the principal of 2 into 100. So rate is 50%. Watch out. Clear? Clear, guys? There is one more question I am asking to you. What is the principal? A bit advanced question. What is the principal? It might not come in integer, but believe on your answer. It might not come in integer, but believe on your answer. Believe on your concepts, what we have made it together. What is the principal? Come on, believe on yourself. I know all of you are approaching in the correct direction. But none of you is able to gather the confidence to answer it. However, I know that all of you are doing it correct because we have done this category of question yesterday as well. If P becomes 8,000 in 3 years and 8,000 becomes 27,000 in the next 3 years, what does we discussed yesterday? We discussed yesterday that if the time period is same, then the value increases with the same rate. So what is the rate in the last 3 years? The rate in the last 3 years is 8:27. The rate in the last 3 years is 8:27. So rate should in the first year should also be in the ratio 8:27. So rate in the first 3 years would also be 8:27. So you will say, sir, P upon 8,000 should also maintain the ratio of 8:27. 4,000 divide by 27. Take the help of calculator. Take the help of calculations and get to your answer. Abhinay, your answer is looking correct. Your answer is looking correct. So 27 2 ja 54. Then 100. So 27 3 ja 81. After 81, 19, 190. So 190 approximately 190 will go 7 times. 7 2 ja 40, 7 7 ja 49. Yeah, approximately this. 2370. Okay. 2370. So if in the last 3 years, they are maintaining the ratio of 8:27, then in the first 3 years, they should also be maintaining the ratio of 8:27. So P upon 8,000 should be in the ratio 8:27. Principle, you got it. Is it clear, bacha? Is it clear? Is it clear? Come on, tell me. Let's move on. Session is consisting of good questions, yeah? Session is consisting of good questions. Session is consisting of good question. Some of you might be feeling it difficult. But guys, don't worry. Don't worry. If you are able to understand it, even after the solution, then also you are perfectly on the track. Even if you are able to understand it after the delivery, then also you are perfectly on the track. The problem will only occur when you are not able to understand even after the solution, which I know is not the problem. Which I know is not the problem. Yeah. Compounded 8 monthly. Compounding is done 8 monthly. Compounding is done 8 monthly. Compounding is done 8 monthly. Rate is 15% per annum. Per annum means complete year. So if it is 12%, okay, I'm writing per annum as 12 months. If it is 12% for 12 months, if it is 12% for 12 months, then 8 monthly, then for 8 months, it would be 8%. So your rate comes out to be 8%. First logic. So rate comes out to be 8%. Yeah. Rate comes out to be 8%. 2 years. 2 years. 2 years means 24 months. In 24 months, how many 8 monthly are there? In 24 months, how many 8 monthly are there? 3. 3. So N comes out to be 3. So the values of R is, yeah, I have taken. Oh, rate is 15%. Oh my God. I need to update little bit, yeah. Rate is 15%. So if for 12 months it is 15%, then for 8 months it's 8 by 12 of 15%. It's 8 by 12 of 15%, which comes out to be 2 by 3, that is 10%. So rate comes out to be 10%. Only a slight change. Only a slight change. Thank you, Abhinay. Thank you. Okay. Only a slight change. So rate comes out to be 10% and number of periods comes out to be 3. Now, what does you want? Either effective or ratio. Either effective or ratio. Yeah. Some of you might be knowing the effective of 10, 10 and 10. Some of you might be knowing the effective of 10, 10 and 10 is 33.1%. So we can directly calculate what is 33.1% of principal. That is your compound interest. Some of you might be knowing that directly the effective of 10, 10 and 10. So 33.1% of 5580 is what? 33.1 divided by 100 of 5500. Take one more decimal. This is 10. 5 2 ja, 5 11 ja. Multiplication by 11 is, guys, tremendously easy. Multiplication by 11 is tremendously easy. 1, 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 3, 6 and 3 divided by 2. 1820.5. You can ask whatever your doubts are, if there are any. If there are any, guys, you can ask your doubts. If there are any, you can ask your doubts, guys. Yeah. So few effective rates, guys, you should be always remembering. Few effective rates you would always be remembering. They would be very helpful for you. What are those? What is the effective of 5 and 5%? What is the effective of 5 and 5%? It's 10.25. I know, guys, you cannot remember too much, but at least you can remember few. At least you can remember few. Yeah. I know, guys, you cannot remember too much, but at least you can remember few. Okay. Okay, Priyanka, I will take it. Just do not worry about it. Priyanka, I will tell you the way to calculate the effective as well. The way to calculate the effective is A plus B plus A into B upon 100. A plus B plus A into B upon 100 in case of 2. So it's 10.25%. Yeah. Okay. So then what is the effective of 10 and 10? What is the effective of 10 and 10? It's the most easiest thing what I'm asking you today. It's 21. It's 21%. How? How? A plus B plus A into B upon 100. It's the most easiest thing which I'm asking you today. Okay. Then what is the effective of 5%? 5%. 5%. What is the effective of 5%? 5%, 5% means 5% 3 times. Means 5% 3 times. It is 15.76%. Oh, what is it happening here? Why this? Let's erase it. What is the effective of 5, 5 and 5 3 times? What is the effective of 5, 5 and 5 3 times? It's 15.76%. And how will you calculate it, guys? And how will you calculate it? You will calculate it by You will calculate it by taking 2 at a time. These two is 10.25, then 10.2 and 5. Then 10.2 and 5 is A plus B, 15.25 plus A into B upon 100. 15.25 plus 50 and 51.25. 51.25 divided by 100. So it will come 0.51, 15.76%. So this is the way to calculate the effective. This is the way to calculate the effective. So at least 3 to 4 values you should be able to remember. At least 3 to 4 values you should be able to remember. Then the effective of 10, 10 and 10. Then the effective of 10, 10 and 10 is 33.1%. Then the effective of 10, 10, 10, 1 is 33.1%. Very easy to calculate. Effective of 20 and 20. Effective of 20 and 20. A plus B plus A into B upon 100. 44%. 44%. Effective, yeah. What is the effective of 20, 20, 20, 20? Sorry, 3 times 20, 20, 20. What is the effective of 20, 20, 20, 3 times? Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember? This will become 44. And 44 plus 20 will become 64 plus 20 into 44 divided by 100. 72.8, na? 72.8. So 64 plus 880 divided by 100, 8.8. 72.8. Last but not the least. Last but not the least. 10% 4 times. 10% 4 times. In my entire process of seeing CGL, CHSL, CPO and other SSC examination for fast or other one-day examination for fast 4 to 5 or maybe 6 years, I have seen majority these kind of rates only. Effective 21, effective 21, 21, 21 effective is 21, 21 effective is A plus B plus A into B 100. 46.41%. 46.41%. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Hardly 7 things I have taken. Hardly 7 rates, effective rates I want you to remember throughout. I want you these 7 to 8 effective rates you want to remember throughout. I want you to remember these 7 to 8 effective rates, guys, if not more. If not more. Priyanka, do I need to again take it by ratio now? Rate was 10. N was 3. 10 will become 11. 10 will become 11. 10 will become 11. 1000 will become 1331. 1000 will become 1331. 1000 is given as 5500. 1000 is given as 5500. Multiplication of 5.5. Just multiply by 5.5 and enjoy your answer. Just multiply by 5.5 and enjoy your answer. 1331 into 5.5. Okay. First multiply it by 5. 5. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 1, 16. 1. 5 plus 1, 6. Okay. Okay. So we are getting the amount from here. We are getting the amount from here. Let me take you very specifically. This is the principal and this is the amount. This is the principal. This is the amount. Rather, we should be calculating the interest directly. Interest is amount minus principal, that is 331. So we should have directly multiplied 331 by 5.5 to get to our answer. We should have directly multiplied by 331 by 5.5 to get to our answer. So if you multiply it by 5 first, it will become 5. 5 3 ja 15, 1 16, 16 55. If you multiply it by 0.5, means half of it. Half of it is 160, 165.5. Half of it is like 165.5. So it will together become 0.5, 0, 1820.5. Clear? Clear, guys? Clear. Quite a tough delivery, yeah? Lot of things delivered at the same time. Lot of things, guys, delivered at the same time, yeah? Keep it up. Yeah. This is a famous number. This is 25 ka cube. This is 25 ka cube. Okay. It should be greater than 25, ending with 2. Only 8 cubes end with 2. 8 ka cube is 512. Only 8 cube has a unit digit of 2. So it is looking like to me as 28 ka cube. You can confirm it. You can check it. However, believe on the examiner that he should have kept as an integer only. Otherwise, how the rate will come integer? Okay. So if this change is happening in 3 years, then in 1 year, cube root of 25 ka cube will become cube root of 28 ka cube. Then in 1 year, cube root of 25 ka cube will become cube root of 28 ka cube. So cube and cube root will cancel out. 25 will become 28 in 1 year. 25 will become 28 in 1 year. So you have earned the interest of rupees 3. Interest of rupees 3 over the principal of 25 into 100 is 12% rate. Please do watch out. Guys. How was the question? Wow. Yes. Well done, Abhinay. Well done, Shrivani. Well done, Sudeep. Well done, Priyanka. And well done, all of you. Clear? Clear, guys? If 25 cube becomes 28 cube in 3 years, then cube root of 25 cube will become cube root of 28 cube. That is 25 will become 28 in 1 year. So you will earn an interest of 3 over the principal of 25 into 100. That is 12% is the rate. 12% is the rate. Guys, has session has become bit more tricky or it's cool? difference. This is doable. You know, guys, nowadays I started recommending difference formula for difference questions. You know, guys, these days I have started recommending difference formula for the difference questions. Go for difference formula for difference questions. For 3 years. For 3 years. The formula is d over p r over 100 का whole square into 300 plus r over 100. Difference is given 93. They are asking principal. Rate is 10%, 10 by 100, 1 by 10. Rate is 10%, 300 plus 10, 310 divided by 100. Okay. So 93 by principal is equal to 1 by 100 plus 31 by 10. 3 times principal is 3000. It's a game of zeros only. Yeah. It's a game of zeros only. They want to see whether you apply some more zeros or some less zeros, or whether you have the limitation in zeros as well. Yeah. It's the question designed to check the power of zeros. Yeah. Power of zeros. Neither it should be too much nor it should be less. It should be in the range. It should be in the range. Difference formulas for 3 years. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Might be the last question of the day. Might be the last question of the day. I will check up your concepts over here. I will check up your concepts over here. There is a check over here that whether you are whether you are able to apply the tricks or not. Tricks or logics or concepts. You call it, all are same. Whether you call it tricks, whether you call it logics, whether you call it concepts, everything remains, denotes the same thing. Okay. Guys, interest is compounded half yearly. Interest is compounded half yearly. So in one half yearly, in one year there would be 2 half yearly. In 1 year there are 2 half yearlies. So this change has become in 2 half yearly. Listen me. This change has happened in 2 half yearlies. This change has happened in 2 half yearlies. Like 7200 has become 7938 in 2 half yearlies. Now you grabbed it. Now you grabbed it. Congratulations, guys. Now you grabbed it. Okay. So this change has become in 2 half yearlies. Simplify. Simplify by 2. 3600 has become 3978. 13. 6. Then 18. 9. 3969. So this change has become in 2 half yearlies. This change has become in 2 half yearlies. So in 1 half yearly, square root of 3600 will become square root of 3969. So in 1 half yearly, square root of 3600 will become square root of 3969. It's a 60 ka square, 60. So 9 comes in, 3 ka square. So it should be 63 ka square. It should be 63 ka square. You can check it once. You can check it once if you want. So basically, 60 has become 63. 60 has become 63 in 1/2 yearly. 60 has become 63 in 1/2 yearly. So there is an interest of 3 over 60, 1 by 20, that is 5% per half yearly. Still there is something remained. Still there is something remained. This rate is 5% per half year. This rate is 5% per half year. He is asking you rate percent per annum. He is asking you rate percent per annum. Whatever we will got is per half year. So per annum it would be 5% into 2, 10%. All wrong. However, how does we generally I recommend doing these questions? But how I generally recommending doing this question is by approximation. 7200 will become 7938. That is the interest of 738. Interest of 738 over 7200 into 100. So you will say effectively it's 10.25% interest. Effectively it is 10.25% interest, okay, in 1 year. So rate would be 10% per annum. समझ रहे हो? मतलब this is saying that how much approximately interest you got. This is saying how much approximately interest you got. So you got 10 point something percent interest in 1 year. So rate should also be 10. Now why you get 10.25? That is for the reason because you have calculated this semi-annually. So it's the effective of 5 and 5. But annually it is the effective of 10 now only. Please do watch out. Please do watch out. Now, why you are getting 10.25? The reason for it, because you are compounding half yearly. But he is asking per annum. Na? He is asking per annum. You are doing the compounding semi-annually, that's a different thing altogether. But per annum it is 10% only. Perfect. Watch out later on as well, yeah. So this is how I will take it in the next session. So guys, if you have not downloaded the app as well, please go to the Play Store, download the app, then register on the official Exampur app with the name, date of birth, email address, password, phone number, state, city. Then Exampur will welcome you like this. After this, guys, you can see there are 8 features inside it here. 8 to 9 features inside it. One is the paid course. Another is the ebook. And they all are working very, very efficiently. Quizzes, free quizzes are also there. Then you can say job alerts. Yeah, it's very necessary to get the alerts here. Then previous year question PDF. Wow. Previous year question PDF is available for free. Free courses. We are going to start soon. Test series. Yeah, it's already there. Study materials, current affairs, and practice questions. So you can check out these features, guys, by downloading the app. Okay. So take care of yourself. Have a great time. I will see you in the next session. See you.